It is so that most of us have different problems to deal with. Some are simple, such as
I heard construction have forced the presenter to be able to live content with a high living standard, whilst others have forced into slave-like condition of a capitalist organization with the only motive for profit and ignore anything else. Also living a life from wage to barely survive, to then also get fucked by their own government in the interests of large corporations.
For me, it was just math in school. Personally, I have a direct connection towards farming nostalgia. That's just from being a weeb, which is how I fell in love with the manga. Just reading the first word of the manga might induce trauma into some people immediately, and that I will avoid at any cost. Boom, pow, fuck me in the ass. Math, bad topic to bring up at any occasion, at whichever moment in life. There's nothing more boring than to listen to a lecture that has something to do with math. I might have said that the manga is nostalgic in a way. It reminds me of how I felt towards math when I was growing up, except I never spoke to girls, and the main character does. He's breaking my immersion. It's about a high school student trying his hand on the IMO. The plot is already thick. Haruichi has extraordinary discipline. His hobby is studying math at any moment possible. He's studying math, doing math all over the place. At home, at school, during the way to home or school. And if he's not doing that, he's doing math in the bathrooms, shooting it up his veins. And if possible, with a girl. It was never math. It has always been heroin. Haruichi will encounter a girl that is equally as interested into math as he is. She is the heroine. Like the regular genius Sigma male tries to avoid any contact with Nanase, the heroine. The smooth-brained heroine tries anyways, and somehow, by the sheer luck given to her by the writer himself, able to have a conversation with Haruichi. Of course, was able to sense that the writer is changing the plot. So what he does is to outplay the writer by giving Nanase a task to solve. A fucking IMO problem. Knowing that Nanase is too smooth-brained to solve it. Haruichi is socially inept. He understands nothing and everything at the same time. He is, like many, infatuated, but for him it's a different case. He is infatuated with math, and seeing someone like Nanase, who's also infatuated with math, probably the same way as Haruichi, that they are similar in, and that's their passion for math. Through Haruichi's devotion towards math, he meets a teacher that previously competed in the IMO, even if he was berated by that teacher. The new sensei man becomes important. He was not there to crush the aspirations of Haruichi, but instead grow a fire within him that was even stronger and more thirsty in becoming better at doing math, at eventually winning the IMO. The character that seemed so smart, Haruichi, now is nothing more than a pebble in front of the writer man. The greatest tragedy to humanity since defeat at the Battle of Varna, the premature death of Alexander the Great, and the fall of the Roman Empire. The writer man destroys Haruichi through the IMO teacher as his assassin. The manga itself is a quick filler to read, with a couple of chapters out. It's simple, and the premise like any other shonen, sport, manga or anime out there.